Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Broadcasting from the Grenadian capital, this is Network News for Thursday, August 20, 2026. In the headlines, man diagnosed with tuberculosis taken into custody after fleeing isolation room at the General Hospital. Police remain tight-lipped on Grandan's boat tragedy. Grenada advances hospital statutorization transition. Also in the news, regionally, Trinidad and Tobago gears up to host two major international pageants. Internationally, Prince Harry and Meghan set to move back to the UK. Plus, in the sports news, Cullen Peters and John L. Mitchell vie for presidency of Grenada Athletic Association, while undefeated but denied. Grenada under-14 boys miss CFU semi-finals on goal difference.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Kenroy, Baptiste with Network News. Thanks for joining us. Concerns were raised on Wednesday after information circulated on social media that a man being quarantined for tuberculosis had left the isolation room at the General Hospital. The man was later found at the C-Tech gas station and taken into custody. The Grenada Broadcasting Network has since confirmed the incident with authorities. We get more in this report from Shania McIntosh.
Tuberculosis, or TB, is an infectious disease caused by bacteria that primarily affects the lungs. It can spread through the air when a person with active TB of the lungs or throat coughs, speaks, or sneezes, particularly during close or prolonged contact. On Wednesday, August 19th, information began circulating on social media that a male had left a hospital facility being quarantined for TB. The man was later located at the C-Tech facility on the Merce Bishop Highway. According to a public notice issued by C-Tech, at approximately 10:50 a.m. Thursday morning, the man identified as Dwight Ross entered the compound through its back exit and was observed by a customer who alerted staff. C-Tech says the Ministry of Health and the Royal Grenada Police Force were immediately contacted and the area was quarantined while safety protocols were activated. At approximately 11:30 a.m., Ross was removed from the compound through the joint efforts of health officials and the police. The company says the area where he was located was cordoned off and would be professionally disinfected by the C-Tech staff and the Ministry of Health officials. The Royal Grenada Police Force has confirmed to GBN that the man was captured by law enforcement and is currently in custody. GBN also contacted the Ministry of Health, which indicated that an official release on the matter would be issued through its social media platforms. C-Tech says it remains open and operational with the health and safety of its customers, employees, and the wider community remaining a priority. Reporting for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
Now, 2 women believed to be U.S. nationals have been identified in connection with Carnival Saturday's deadly boat incident on Grandad's Beach, as questions surrounding the tragedy continue to mount. More in this Rena Thomas report.
The identities and nationalities of the two women who died following a fatal boat incident involving the kayak Princess on Grandad's Beach on August 8th are yet to be officially confirmed by the Royal Grenada Police Force. However, multiple social media posts have identified the women as Tia Pina, also referred to as Tina Millan, and Sadia Casal, both believed to be U.S. nationals. The Royal Grenada Police Force has so far remained tight-lipped on the matter, but did confirm that investigations are continuing. The boat's captain was questioned by police, but no arrests or charges have been announced. According to reports surrounding the incident, the two women were caught in the boat's propeller while in the water. One woman died at the scene, while the second sustained serious injuries and reportedly died while being transported to the General Hospital. A GoFundMe campaign has been established for Sadia Casal with a fundraising goal of US $14,000 to assist her family with bringing her body home for burial. GBN has also received unconfirmed reports that legal action may be considered in connection with the incident, although no official confirmation of any planned lawsuit has been received. Rena Thomas, GBN News.
Well, the Ministry of Health has provided an update on Grenada's transition toward establishing the Grenada Hospital Authority. Health Minister Philip Telesford says the initiative is expected to transform healthcare delivery and improve the way public hospitals respond to patients' needs. Shania McIntosh reports.
The Ministry of Health is advancing plans for the statutorization of Grenada's public hospital and related health facilities. Minister for Health Philip Telesford described the initiative as a transformative step that will reshape the future of healthcare delivery across Grenada, Carriacou and PT Martinique.
Statutorization is about liberation. Liberating our hospitals to function with agility, efficiency, and responsiveness that our population deserves in the 21st century.
Minister Telesford says statutorization is necessary because for too long, the nation's hospitals have operated under constraints that limit their ability to respond swiftly and effectively to the healthcare needs of patients.
It means maintenance issues addressed promptly rather than languishing in bureaucratic queues. It means clinical decisions made by clinicians and managerial decisions made by competent administrators with healthcare expertise.
A hospital statutorization transition team of HSTT made up of professional Grenadian nationals appointed by Cabinet is overseeing the transition of public hospitals and related health facilities to a new statutory governance framework. Chairperson of the HSTT, Lucia Andel, outlined the team's progress, including updates on its establishment, functioning, and accomplishments since its appointment.
Over the last 16 months, HSTT has held more than 30 team meetings and undertaken in-depth analyses of the current operational situation of the public hospitals and other health facilities earmarked for statutorization.
She also highlighted the major reforms currently taking place within the health sector as government works towards a new governance structure for the nation's hospitals.
New governance framework as a statutory body. Hospitals and facilities earmarked for statutorization are the General Hospital, the Princess Alice Hospital, the Princess Royal Hospital, the Mungay Psychiatric Hospital, the hospital's laundry services, and the central medical stores.
The ministry says the transition represents a major milestone for Grenada, Carriacou and PT Martinique, with the overreaching goal of strengthening healthcare delivery and ensuring the country hospitals are better positioned to meet the needs of patients. Reporting for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
Your phone could hold the evidence needed to crack an online crime, but police are warning that digital evidence can disappear in seconds. During Thursday's To The Point program, Detective Constable Adonna Dominic said the RGPF can launch investigations into online privacy violations, with devices taken to the Digital Forensic Unit for examination in internet and cybercrime cases.
In terms of violation of privacy online, the investigation will be launched, and we would take the devices that are involved, especially the child devices, and we would take it to we have a digital forensic unit, and that team would deal with those issues concerning the internet and cybercrime.
Detective Corporal Casey and Francis is warning that leaving a device connected to the internet could allow digital evidence to be remotely deleted.
In relation to taking the device, put it on airplane mode, because sometimes the device have internet access, and person could use another device to go into that device and delete all the messages. So sometimes your phone running and the person have access to the Google accounts, they have access to whatever, and they could use another device to go into that device and delete all the conversations, delete the gallery, delete whatever.
All right.
So if you're taking the device, place it on airplane mode to preserve the evidence,
the information.
digital
or maybe
evidence.
Find some way of getting it off the internet.
Yes.
Well, let's get it off the internet.
Noted. Coming up in Network News, officials urge businesses to pass on VAT savings during tax-free weekend. You at Network News.
This summer, your plans don't have to wait. Take that dream vacation. Experience Carnival like never before. Invest in your education. Renovate your home. Or finally tackle those big plans you've been putting off. With the Ariza Credit Union Awesome August Loan, you can borrow up to $75,000 for any purpose. Dream bigger, travel farther, learn more, improve your home. Whatever your goal, we're ready to help you get there. Visit any Ariza Credit Union branch. Apply today and turn your plans into reality with fast, convenient financing and the trusted service you have come to expect. Ariza Credit Union, your financial freedom, your future. Loans are subject to approval. Terms and conditions apply. See us for complete details. This summer, your plans don't have to wait. Take that dream vacation. Experience Carnival like never before. Invest in your education. Renovate your home. Or finally tackle those big plans you've been putting off. With the Ariza Credit Union Awesome August Loan, you can borrow up to $75,000 for any purpose. Dream bigger, travel farther, learn more, improve your home. Whatever your goal, we're ready to help you get there. Visit any Ariza Credit Union branch. Apply today and turn your plans into reality with fast, convenient financing and the trusted service you have come to expect. Ariza Credit Union, your financial freedom, your future. Loans are subject to approval. Terms and conditions apply. See us for complete details.
Do you know that you can lower your electricity bill by switching to energy-efficient appliances? By switching to energy-efficient appliances, you can help lower your energy usage. Your refrigerator, for example, is amongst the highest energy consuming appliances within your home as it remains running throughout the day and night. Switching to an energy efficient refrigerator can lower your electricity bill by up to 40%. As an individual consumer, I cannot impact global fuel prices. However, I can ease the burden of rising fuel rates by switching to energy-efficient appliances. What can you do?
Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
Spare your pocket, spare the earth, always at Grenlec.
Hey man, where are you? Okay. He said 5 minutes. Anyone want dessert? Maybe he's stuck at the office? Surprise! Not yet, Carl.
Bro, I'm literally at the altar right now.
Relax. I'm almost there.
We're like the friend who isn't always late.
You have the rings.
CG United. Good like that.
A new school year means new opportunities, but it also means new expenses. From uniforms and books to laptops, transportation and school supplies, Grenville Cooperative Credit Union Limited is here to help. Apply for a back-to-school loan and give your child the confident start they deserve with affordable financing and friendly service from the credit union you know and trust. Visit your nearest Grenville Cooperative Credit Union branch or call us today for more information. Grenville Cooperative Credit Union Limited, helping members build brighter futures, one school year at a time.
In Grenada, sports aren't just a game, they're a way of life. They teach discipline, teamwork, and resilience. They inspire the next generation to push boundaries and chase excellence. That's why the Investment Migration Agency of Grenada is proud to support sports initiatives as part of our commitment to youth and national development. When we invest in sports programs, we invest in the future. We invest in the health and well-being of our youth, and we invest in broadening Grenada's reach, proudly connecting our athletes, our talent, and our nation to a global community. Together, we all go further. The Investment Migration Agency. Unlock the possibilities.
Life's about to pop. I wanna play with cash pop. Life's about to pop. Oh yeah, with cash pop. Pick your number 1 to 50. See your price right when you play. 5 jars a day, come win easy. Cash pops. One number, that's all you need. Win up to 2,500 indeed. Life's about to pop. I wanna play with cash pop.
Must be 18 or older to play. NLA supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
You may not always have your ATM card on you, but that shouldn't stop you from accessing your money. With Republic Bank's cardless cash service, you can withdraw cash from any ATM without using your debit card. It's simple to use. Just log into your Republic Bank app, select cardless cash, enter the amount you need, and generate the one-time code. At the ATM, enter your code, confirm your details, and you're done. No card needed. It's useful when you left your wallet behind and when you need to send cash to someone else securely. With cardless cash, you stay in control and in touch with your money wherever you are. Republic Bank, ready for life, every step.
We search for brilliance, looking far, asking wide, not realizing it's been right here all along. Makers, storytellers, dreamers shaping color, rhythm, and vision into something only Grenadians can create. But for too long, we've been working in the dark, hidden, overlooked, out of reach. Until now, Goka's Creative Directory brings everyone, creatives, businesses, and the community into one connected space. Find the artist who understands your vision. the jeweler whose craft speaks for itself, the storyteller and musician whose work reflects who we are. Visit us at creativeaffairs.gov.gd. Your next collaboration is only one search away.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Life doesn't stand still. It moves. It grows. It asks you to believe in what's next. Your first car. Owning your home. The business you build. The future you choose to invest in. Life moves in steps. When you're ready to take the next one, we're here to help you move forward with banking solutions designed for life. From vehicle financing and mortgages to education savings, credit solutions, and support for your growing business. Republic Bank, ready for life, every step.
Concerns have been raised about whether businesses will pass the VAT savings on to consumers during the upcoming VAT-free weekend. Chief Corporate Communications Officer in the Ministry of Finance, Russell John, says the Inland Revenue Division and Consumer Affairs Department will be monitoring businesses through spot checks and secret shoppers.
So we have two monitoring agencies, our partners for the VAT-free days, and that's the Inland Revenue Division. They'll be doing monitoring. They'll be doing spot checks. So don't be surprised if they randomly show up at your establishment.
John acknowledges that the agencies may not have enough personnel to monitor every business and is appealing to retailers to uphold the spirit of the initiative and ensure consumers benefit from the savings.
They will have some what we call secret shoppers. So they'll have assigned people to go in, shop at the location, and they'll be checking to see whether or not the VAT-free initiative was adhered to. All right. We'll also have the Consumer Affairs Department. They also will be partnering with Inland Revenue, and they're our second monitoring body. That being said, the reality of the situation is I don't think there's enough bodies within, as in physical human bodies, within those two agencies to track everybody. And so there's a possibility that some things may slip through the cracks. And so this is why our appeal from the get-go has been to the conscience and to the essence of what we're trying to do with the VAT-free day.
All right, here's what we're talking about now. The Caribbean Examinations Council says it recorded 128 exam irregularities in 2026, a significant rise from 80 cases the previous year. The spike in violations includes the Council's first ever reported cases of students misusing artificial intelligence during examinations. Other top breaches involved the use of unauthorized devices and collusion among candidates.
The Caribbean Examinations Council is reporting a sharp rise in exam irregularities. The disclosure was made this week during the official announcement of region-wide test results at a ceremony held in Anguilla. Cases jumped from 80 last year to 128 in 2026. That includes the first ever cases of students misusing artificial intelligence, a growing worry for officials. The sharpest increase in misuse was at the CSEC level. 106 cases were reported among CSEC candidates. That is up from just 57 last year. CAPE cases remained steady at 22. Some students committed the same misconduct across multiple exams.
The top three issues we had this year: use of unauthorized devices. This represented the largest instance reported. 2, collusion, where candidates are trying to work with each other in an exam to complete the exam. Thirdly, use of unauthorized material, and the new one on the block, AI misuse. We have never had this before. This is new. So it is critical for us to understand that similarly, like we did in terms of the AI policy framework, and happily to know that Anguilla has done their own national policy, the Caribbean Examinations Council did a standards and guidelines for the use of artificial intelligence in our assessments, and more so generally across. And so the AI assessment scale done by Perkins et al. 2014, we have adapted it, and we have shared with the ministries. So just to say that before the misuse of AI, we had already provided these guidelines, and we are still encouraging schools to adopt and use and whatever they want to do, but it's all in the vein of protecting our candidates.
Dr. Nicole Manning is CXC's Director of Operations. She warned that students caught cheating face serious consequences.
Irregularities mean that a candidate, for whatever reason, may have entered an exam and conducted themselves in an inappropriate manner. That can be disrupting, unruly behavior, the use of a cell phone, can be anything. And so this year we saw a whopping 128, moving from 80. And this is not something the Caribbean Examinations like to see, because candidates who commit an irregularity, have any of those misconducts, their grades are either cancelled or they're disqualified.
Dr. Manning also had a warning for students using AI platforms. She said students should not enter personal information into AI tools.
Students, and I'm looking at you, do not put your personal identifiable information in any source, in any platform, because that's taking your identity.
Despite the cheating concerns, there was good news. CXC provided compassionate consideration to 359 students. These students faced genuine hardships like medical issues or bereavement. The council says these candidates were not disadvantaged. Gina Filippi, HTS News Force.
We're staying with the Caribbean Examinations Council for the time being because CXC has reported an improved pass rate in mathematics for the 2026 CSEC exams, a welcome boost for students in schools across the region. We can tell you too, the 2026 CSEC mathematics pass rate increased to 42%, up from 38% last year, according to the latest results announced by the Caribbean Examinations Council. Education officials say this improvement is a positive sign for students and schools. More than 118,000 students sat the CSEC exams this year, with over 26,000 taking the CAPE exams.
For math, the regional percentage being 42%, this is a 4% increase over the previous year. And this is a good story. I don't want anybody to be crying, because any improvement in math is a good improvement. And so it's important for us to be happy about that. There's nothing improvement is improvement. And so 14 territories had 43% to 77% in terms of the above the regional percentage, and 7 territories, had between 30% and 38%.
After the break, GIDC Development Center celebrates trainees, and Grenada to host Blue Economy Ministers meeting. We'll talk about that. Stay with us.
to more than you imagined before. New home, fresh start, make moves and play it smart. Expand, invest or renew. ACB's right there with you. With ACB Home Advantage Mortgages, you get up to 100% financing, reduced fees, and a $100,000 unsecured credit card. Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before with ACB.
Terms and conditions apply.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
The Caribbean's highly anticipated international drags returns to the Spice Isle of Grenada. The Grenada Motor Club proudly presents the King Ocean International Drags, September 26th and 27th at the Pearls International Speedway. Get ready for what is anticipated to be one of the largest international drag racing events the Caribbean has ever seen. Witness some of the fastest and most powerful drag racing machines in the Caribbean, along with international participation from across the region, North America and South America. 2 days of speed, power, adrenaline, and non-stop action. And it doesn't stop at drag racing. Expect some special drift entertainment, appearances from some of the Caribbean's top influencers, and so much more. Mark the dates, September 26th and 27th. The King Ocean International Drags. The Caribbean is coming to the Spice Isle. You don't want to miss this one.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wiring accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anne, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
With just $5, catch your lucky break and double your money with $25,000 scratchy for the same price. Win easy with money, money, money and electric sevens. Check out these scratch games at authorized lottery agents across the Tri-Island. Over $1.5 million in total prizes and as much as $25,000 can be won on just one ticket of each game. Play scratch today. Absolutely no draws and no waiting, just chances at instant winnings. Scratch, win, easy. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But But most of all, freedom is well deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Terms and conditions apply. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
Welcome back to Network News. The Business Development Center of Grenada Investments Development Corporation held a certification ceremony on Wednesday evening honoring participants who completed a range of training programs. Shania McIntosh tells us more.
The Grenada Investment Development Corporation Business Development Center held its certification ceremony on Wednesday evening at the GIDC conference room, celebrating participants who successfully completed a range of training programs. The programs included QuickBooks, preparation of customs manifests, and business continuity and contingency planning. Business Development Specialist at the GIDC, Shevelin Noel, says the ceremony recognized the participants' commitment and achievement throughout the programs.
Today's certification ceremony celebrates the successful completion of these programs and recognizes the dedication and achievements of all participants as they continue to apply their newly acquired knowledge and skills in their respective fields.
Participants also had the opportunity to share their feedback and experiences, highlighting how the training programs have helped to strengthen their knowledge and skills.
I made sure I wrote down everything I needed to know. Although Mr. Bob said that he's available even after the training to answer questions, to offer guidance, and so I got all my questions answered, got all my information and whatnot, and I left, as I said, feeling as a confident swimmer, being able to actually do proper bookkeeping, record keeping, and manage the accounting system at work.
There was some very key and crucial components that had to come together, and everybody did agree, and everybody could have seen how it affected their individual business and their individual sector, and that I think was a great take-home thing.
The GIDC Development Center continues to provide training opportunities aimed at equipping individuals and businesses with practical skills to support their professional and entrepreneurial development. Reporting for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
Before the break, Grenada will host the 24th meeting of Eastern Caribbean ministers responsible for living marine resources from September 3 to 4. Here's what we can tell you. The meeting will bring together regional ministers, officials, and technical experts to discuss sustainable fisheries, marine conservation, and opportunities to expand the blue economy. For the very first time, representatives from ATLAFCO and African Fisheries Organization will participate and strengthen cooperation between the Caribbean and Africa on fisheries and marine resource management. We can tell you too, the meeting is expected to strengthen regional cooperation and support sustainable livelihoods while protecting the marine ecosystems that are vital to the Caribbean's economy and food security. We invite you to stay with us. Tony Julian is next with the sports news. I'll come back later with Around the Globe.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians! From wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot-type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, up, up several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Evening, sporting fans. Well, the race for the presidency of the Grenada Athletics Association is now a head-to-head contest between Colin Peters and John L. Mitchell, ahead of the upcoming 22nd of August executive election. The confirmation establishes a highly anticipated battle for the top spot in local track and field administration. The two candidates are vying to succeed longtime outgoing President Conrad Francis, who's wrapping up his 4-year term at the helm of the organization. Both contenders bring extensive administrative pedigree to the ballot. Colin Peters currently serves as the country's coordinator of sport within the Ministry of Youth and Sport. Peters is well known across the local sporting landscape for his previous work as meet manager for the Grenada Invitational, his oversight of critical athletic facility upgrades, and his management of major marquee primary and secondary school track championships. John L. Mitchell, on the other hand, represents powerful institutional continuity within the association itself. Serving as the current first vice president and games director of the GAA, Mitchell has been instrumental in managing the day-to-day operations of national athletics. The upcoming election is considered a defining moment for Grenadian track and field. Member clubs and local athletic stakeholders will head to the polls later this month to decide which of the two sports administrators will lead the association's development strategy, youth pipelines, and international campaigns for the next 4 years. Well, tonight the Antigua-Barbuda Falcons will host the St. Kitts Nevis Patriots at 7 o'clock. That'll be in a crucial Caribbean Premier League match. Both teams desperately need a victory at the Sir Vivian Richards Stadium to move out of the bottom half of the tournament table. The Falcons hope that playing on their home ground will help them stop the explosive batting lineup of the Patriots. This evening's game follows a dominant performance last night by the Guyana Amazon Warriors, who defeated the St. Lucia Kings by 7 wickets. The Warriors won the toss, chose to bowl, and successfully restricted St. Lucia to a low total of 151 runs. Guyana easily chased down the target with 11 balls left to spare. The Grenada National Under-14 boys team returned home today following an outstanding 2026 CFU Challenge Series campaign. The Spice Boys finished the group stage undefeated with 2 wins and a draw, but missed out on a semi-final berth by a narrow 4-goal margin to Group D winners Suriname. In a thunderous final performance at the Cap Cana Sports City, Grenada demolished the U.S. Virgin Islands Netherlands 9-0, doing everything within their power to overturn the goal difference deficit. Captain Giovanni Noel delivered a masterclass, netting an incredible 5 goals to lead the charge. Despite the landslide victory, Suriname's simultaneous victory ensured that they finished with a superior goal difference, reportedly 14 to Grenada's 10, with both teams tied on 7 points. Only the group winner advanced to the Tier 2 semifinals. They started their campaign with a hard-fought 3-2 victory against St. Lucia. They followed that opening with a highly competitive 1-1 draw against Suriname. Finally, they finished group stage with a spectacular 9-0 victory over the U.S. Virgin Islands. Grenada's Anderson Peters faces the ultimate javelin showdown tomorrow at the Lausanne Diamond League, where his own 90.61 meter meet record will be under direct fire. The runway at the Stage Olympique will host what experts call the deepest field in the event's history. Peters enters tomorrow's meet in prime form after recently winning the Central American and Caribbean Games in early August with an 83.95 meter throw. Tomorrow is a critical battleground for Peters because the result will secure his seeding for the Diamond League final in Brussels this September. The competition tomorrow features a massive collision of global champions that will push Peters to his limit. Sri Lankan sensation Ramesh Pathraj enters the meet leading the world this year with a massive 92.62 meter throw. India's Olympic champion Neeraj Chopra will also be competing as he fights to climb into the top 6 of the circuit standings. Trinidad and Tobago's reigning world champion Keishon Walcott is in the field alongside European heavyweights Jakub Vadlik and Julian Weber. Peters has historically excelled under this exact pressure throughout his professional career. The latest sporting highlights there for you with still ahead regional and international developments with Kenroy Baptiste returning for those. Tony Julian here wishing you a good night.
Trinidad and Tobago will soon welcome contestants from over 30 countries as it gets ready to host the Miss India Worldwide and Miss Global International pageants this October. The event is expected to attract thousands of visitors and highlight the nation's culture and hospitality.
The Miss India Worldwide and Miss Global International competitions are expected to bring thousands of visitors to Trinidad and Tobago, providing an opportunity to showcase the country's culture, creativity, and hospitality to a global audience. TNT franchise holder is calling on the public to support the events and help create a memorable experience. With the competitions expected to contribute to the country's tourism sector, Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Trade, Investment and Tourism, Dr. Colin Neil Guzain, noted that the events will give visitors the opportunity to experience the country. Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Culture and Community Development, Dr. Narendra Rupnarayan, encouraged the contestants to use the platform to share their talents.
Further afield, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Prince Harry and Meghan, are preparing to leave the US and make a new home in the UK with their 2 children. The couple plans to live outside London, and their children, Archie and Lilibet, will start school in Britain this September. But the couple will not return as working royals.
Well, we understand that this story, first reported by the Daily Telegraph in the UK, is correct. We've checked with two different senior royal sources who say that, as you say, the Prince and his family will be back in the UK within weeks, living at some residence outside London, not a royal residence, but presumably somewhere where the Prince feels that one of his concerns, security, will be met, and that the King was told about this on Sunday. We understand that he has welcomed the opportunity to see more of the Sussex family in a private and personal capacity. And as you said, there is no plan for Prince Harry to become a working royal again, so to begin doing formal royal visits and engagements, something he stopped in 2020 when the late Queen decided that that's how he should operate in future. And we understand there's no chance of what you might call a half-in, half-out option being used to allow him to do some working royal type engagements. He won't be doing that. He will be presumably continuing his charity work here, which includes Invictus Games, a big charity for veterans, and one would imagine that the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan, that she will continue her lifestyle business that she's been running in California, but they are back. I think the main question now is what has changed and why now?
We'll be right back. Headlines before we leave you. Man diagnosed with tuberculosis taken into custody after fleeing isolation room at the General Hospital. Police remain tight-lipped on Grandin Sport tragedy. Grenada advances hospital statutorization transition. Also in the news regionally, Trinidad and Tobago gets up to host two major international pageants. Internationally, Prince Harry and Meghan set to move back to the UK. Plus, in the sports news, Colin Peters and John Mitchell vie for presidency of Grenada Athletic Association, while undefeated but denied. Grenada under-14 boys miss CFU semi-finals on goal difference. That's all from us in the GBN newsroom for now. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. Thanks for joining us. Good night.